What's up, guys? Happy Sunday, happy Monday, happy Tuesday, happy Wednesday, happy all the days. Depends on the day you watch the video. So, I brought to you something that I think is very important that I need to share. Yeah, we all have this past that comes back to haunt us. We all have this bad memory that is so difficult for us to let go. But if you think you can just erase the past like that, you're joking about it. But what you can do is try to forget the past, try to move on. If it's a negative part that's onto you, don't try to live your future with the past. Don't try to live your now with what has happened to you before. It all applies to all ways of life where we judge people by their past. Judge people by the way you see them now and not what you've heard about the past. Judge people by the way they present themselves to you and not what you think they've done before. Make if you want to start judging, if you want to relate it, make them do that same thing to you before you start to judge them. Don't judge them because you knew they did something like that before, but they've not done it to you. That person can just try to be a different person, but because of you trying to bring the past to his or her face, it's making the person to look bad to everybody around. It also applies to our own self. Don't say, yeah, I have this past, I have this, but my past is haunting me. You are the one that's making it to haunt you. You are the one that don't want to let go of that past. We all have that memory that is so fresh in our mind that we can't do without. But even if you can't do without it, don't try to make it be part of your everyday life. Let it go. You cannot do anything about it. You've already made that mistake. Move on. The best part of it is that you made a mistake and you try to move on. But when you made a mistake and you say, I've already made a mistake, that was new about it, and you continue making that same mistake, that's what is bad inside. Don't say, I've done this and this has already been there, this stigma is already there, everybody already knows me like that. You're not everybody. You're yourself. At the end of the day, we only have ourselves to be judged on that day. So if you know something that you're doing that is not right with your own self, you can amend it now. You can amend it. Yeah, I have my past and I have a deep past. But you cannot judge me by what you've heard about me before. You don't have the right to judge me by what you've seen about me. You don't have the right to judge me by what you think people said about me. You can only judge me based on what I did to you now. You can only judge me based on how I relate to other people now. It's not about what you've heard from the past. From the past, it stays in my back. It's there already. I've done it, fine. I cannot remove it, fine. But it's what I'm doing that's gonna define my future, not my past. So please, try to forget that past. Try to forget that mistake that you've made and move on. Stand up. Don't sit down there. When you vomit, get up from the vomit, clean up and move on. Press towards the mark. You know where you're going to, because at the end of the day there's always a light at the end of the tunnel. If you don't go there, you will not see the light. You will remain in the dark because you refuse to get up from that place as you are now. Failure is always gonna happen. You're gonna always fail in one particular thing. Don't always expect things to fall in place like you always plan. No. Sometimes when things doesn't work out, it work out in another way that you don't expect, in a bigger way. It comes in a bigger package. Don't give up. Don't say it's over when God has not said it's over for you. Don't let anybody discourage you. Don't let your past come to haunt you. No, don't give the power to your past to haunt you. Move on. Move on. You can do it. It's difficult, fine. You can do it. The only thing that you should have in your mind is, I don't care. I don't care what you think about me before. But what matters is what I think about myself. That's what matters. Don't let anybody try to bring you down because I have something on Facebook that he did before. But you have to be careful too of what you posted before, of what you posted now. Don't say, I posted it, I deleted it. People that have shared it has already shared it. So if you don't want anybody to see it, you don't have to post it at first. So be careful of the way you want people to judge you. If you are scared of being judged, don't do what will make people to judge you. Fine, we cannot do without being judged because people will always going to say something about us. But let it be of a good one. Let it be of a lesser one. Let it not be too much. Let your name not be ringing like a bell in everybody's sleeve that this guy do this guy do this guy do that. No. Hide yourself. Keep yourself and do whatever you want to do. Prosper in your own way. Don't prosper for people to see that you're prospering. Prosper because you feel that's what is necessary for you. Don't do it because you feel you want to do it. Do it because you think is what is important to you. Let go of that past that is haunting you. Let go of those people that are trying to dig out your past. You cannot always please them. What matters is you trying to move on. What matters is you trying to stand up today and tell your story. I was once like this, but now I'm somebody else. That's the testimony. Not say I was like this and I'm still like this. It means you remain in that lane and you let your past take control of your present. The only weapon you should have is this, your mouth. Don't me saying you should have your mouth as a weapon doesn't mean you should start insulting people. It means you can use it to stand for yourself. It means you can use it to stand for what's right. It means you can use it to move forward. It means you can use it to let go of your past. That's what I meant with you having the power in your mouth. It's not for fighting or for causing issue or for insulting other person. No, it's for standing in what you that particular thing you know is right. It's for speaking. It's the greatest weapon that we humans have not realized. It's not about carrying gun. It's not about killing. You can use this your mouth to kill somebody, but not insulting them. The way you stand up for what's right, the way you stand up to defend yourself, show that you really have the power to do so. Don't let anybody belittle you because of what you've done in the past. Don't let anybody belittle you because of what they've heard about you. Stand up to yourself right now. Stand up for yourself. Stand up for yourself. Don't come up and be crying, this is haunting me, this is haunting me. You are the one that's allowing it. Stop crying, stop wasting that tears and stand up. Stop wasting that precious tears. When you're crying, it should be a tears of joy, not for something that is not relevant. This happened, you cry, this happened, you cry. Is your face ring? Or do you have pole in your face? Or in your eyes? No. So stand up. Speak for yourself. If you don't want to speak, you can write it down. If you think you cannot write it down, record it and translate it. There are different apps that can, when you say it, they'll help you to write it if you think that's difficult for you. If you cannot speak English, write it in the language you understand and go to Google and translate what you've written. Stop being a leftover. Stop being a second choice. Stop being at the corner. Stand up. Be at the forefront. Be at the forefront. Be it you being a woman or a man. We are all equal in the sight of God. Don't let anybody try to push you to the corner because they'll say, you go there. Not be you that say do this one. You did that. Yeah, I'm the one that did it. You said I did it. That's in the past. Don't start to come to my face and tell me what I did in the past. I know what I did in the past. Don't remind me of what I did in the past. What matters is what I have done to you now. So can you tell me what I did to you now? That is it. The person will be left with no words. The person will realize that, yeah, it's really true. You did that before. I didn't do it now. What's the big deal about it? Why can't you let go? Please, stop being an object of ridicule. This, fine, we are hearing the issue of suicide. We're hearing the issue of this, that. Why? Because of the way we've let people to talk bad about us. Because of the way we've let people to bring us down. Me, I cannot commit suicide though. I still have a long life to go. If you like, dig up my past from the first day I was born. I don't care. That was when I was born. I cannot because of it to go and kill myself. You should do same. You cannot because of anybody to end your life. When you don't know what is in stock for you tomorrow, but you just ended it now. Because of you, you stopped a generation. Because of you, you stopped the ability, the chance of you having children. Because you stopped your life now. Why? Because somebody talked bad about you. Because somebody brought out what you did in the past. Because somebody released a video of what you did in the past. Fine. If you don't want people to do it, don't do it too. Don't have those bad scandals. If it happened like that, let it be. Let it go. Bounce back. Bounce back to life. Rebounce is the only thing you have for yourself. Don't let go of that precious life that God has given to you because of what people have done to you in the past or because of what people are saying about you now. And please, for those people that have joy, that have the pleasure in digging out people's past, before you throw a stone, check yourself. If you've done something that is related to that, before you judge others, check yourself. Before you point finger, check the ones that are coming to you. Don't judge when you know you are skeleton in your cupboard. Don't come outside to criticize somebody when you know your own is worst. Please, don't be the cause of somebody losing their life. Don't be happy because somebody's downfall. If you are like that, you are a witch. You are happy because somebody is going down because you said something about the person and the person is going down. You are happy about it. What do you gain about it? Is your bank account increasing? Or are you building a house with people's downfall? Please, let's be wise. Please, keep to yourself. Is that a big deal? Must you try to criticize other person? Must you look for somebody that's bad, something that's bad to say about somebody? Must you want to hook up story, make it, you put it in the gas for you to get prepared and go and sell it? Do you get money from that? Do you get things from that? Okay, I think maybe you are making friends from that. You are making friends that are also like that. You are making friends that are in the same categories with you, because there's no way you can make a good friends with that. People that are after you looking for news, bad news, they are also bad friends. And you're thinking you have many friends now. I get many fans. I have many followers. I have many friends. Be happy about it. They are clapping for you. When your own happen, they'll leave you. They will leave you in the street. Be there. Be clapping. I have many friends. I have followers. I have checkers. Be bringing them news, and they are taking your own to another place. Be bringing them. You tell them your own self. I have real friends. My reals. I see the reals. I see them. I see the kind of freeness that they have in you. I see the kind of love that they have in you. When they are supporting you for bad things and you're thinking you have friends. I'm sorry, you don't have any friends. You don't have friends at all. If you want to make friends, make it in a genuine way. That's going to last longer than you making friends because of other people's story. You are bringing story to them and you're having friends and they are listening to the story. They are glad because you are giving them news. You are entertaining them. So what's their business? When you leave there now, the next topic is about you. Because you brought something to them, you finish, they'll bring up your own and say. So don't be happy because you have friends that are listening to you. Please, be an example of your own self. Be an example of what you be. Somebody that people will look up to tomorrow. You have kids tomorrow. What will they tell about you? Please. Thanks so much for watching, and please don't forget to subscribe, like, and share to others.